my blissful gorgeous self, to change our affliction-inducing thought patterns and evolve into peaceful, blissful realm of ourselves, a great deal of understanding of a higher caliber along with experiences of life's mystery is required. To fulfill these needs, here comes Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Foundation. There are two approaches to the ultimate reality. One is logic and another one is intuition. Logic is like a dim candle flame. Holding it, you proceed through the dark midnight, protecting your flame from the wind and movement, seeing a small area at a time. Intuition is like lightning. Through one flash of lightning, you suddenly see everything. Thus, you have two choices. Being with logic, which means your society, your science, your Plato, your Aristotle, your Macaulay education system, or be with us. We are giving you sudden illumination by saying Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Nehana Nasti Kinchana. Through your social setup, educational and religious system, you can glance only a few feet of land at a time. That is why your opinions, your decisions and principles keep changing as you grow physically and evolve consciously, my dear friends. Even Bertrand Russell and Einstein and Newton were not exponents, not exceptions, okay? They were not born genius. They were not exceptions, and this changing goes endless, my dear friends. Innumerable downfalls come on the way. Innumerable hills and dales, pits and stony mounds. You have to keep on climbing and climbing and climbing and ascending and ascending. Ascending and descending also. Many times your neck breaks, your leg gets torn off, your teeth chatter and body becomes worn out. Fling it and get the new body again. Keep walking, 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 sharpening your intuition, my dear friend. Then the existence provides another body and another body and another body, and you go on. You are a constant traveler from a lower level of consciousness to a higher one. And if I say endless, it won't be an exaggeration. But all along you have only a little candle flame, stumbling, slipping, failing and arising. You are on this journey of life. Your journey begins from the cradle and ends in the crematorium, my dear friend, and how much knowledge you have obtained is expressed and exhibited at the time of your death and in deathly situations throughout the course of life. It is said that as a caterpillar leaves one leaf only after it has cut another leaf, it strengthens its foothold on another. The same way each being on earth leaves the body only after securing the next body it will go into, be it physical or subtle. In this way, the journey of evolution of consciousness continues, my dear friends. If you'd like to speed up this journey, see all in one glance and rush ahead. Then come on, there is nothing secret about it. No hiding, no kidding, no manipulating, no exploiting. We are here to offer it to you at once, okay? It is up to you to get it. If you attain it, you will be blissed out. And this bliss will never leave you, my dear friends. If you only get it partially or don't get it at all, don't worry. We are not finished with you. Still, we would like to walk with you in the journey of life. There are many more options and steps and formulas. We will keep revealing them in these newsletters as well as your many other, as well as our many literatures, like flashes of lightning, illumining stretches of landscape over and over and over, further and further and further. For more information, please see the back page or write to us directly. We would like to hear from you. Sarvam means this all, this entirety, this wholeness. Khalu means verily, truly, definitely. Idam means this very existence, this very earth, this very country, this very town, this very house, yes. And Brahma means the mystery experience which is indefinable, inconceivable, indescribable as well. The only thing which can be said is that its knowledge begins practically with a timeless, breathless experience of love or bliss or beauty, Satchidanandam. Each contains infinite power, endless wisdom and unfathomable bliss or peace, as you like. This is the beginning, and as you become familiar with these timeless states, you become eligible to comprehend Brahma more entirely as we go more deeply into the subject. In order to enlighten you in this laudable subject, we have chosen to write on the 6 systems of Himalayan philosophy, we will be switching from one topic to another of the same caliber and weight, helping you to climb the Mount Everest peak of development of consciousness, my dear friends. And we will be with you, beside you, maybe inside you, in the form of these words of life guiding you, for you, with you to transcend the transient and ascend into the transcendental, my dear friends. We shall be an invisible friend of yours, and the way to this communication is through this newsletter and other literatures. As if you have any questions, please do not hold, do not avoid, do not suppress. Kindly don't do that. We are totally against this unjustly legalized abortion, my dear friends, killing the innocent fetus of spiritual quest, spiritual queries and questions. No matter how small or insignificant they may appear, whether they have risen out of curiosity or fascination or wonderment or searching for the truth, real stormy search for the truth, all are most precious to us, my dear friend. They contain the possibility of a sky towering gigantic potentiality which can fill your life. Another great light is possible. Maybe that light may enlighten the whole world, who knows? But when you suffocate them through suppression and lack of support, then you crush their throats and kill them right in the womb. Poor little baby of nectar, poor little infant of infinite possibility dies down, gasping for the air of your attention and support. Stop that. My yell at you is eternal. Please don't kill this innocent baby of yours. It is, can you believe it, more costly than your physical body. Physical babies can entertain you, take care of you in the old age, but they cannot save you from the death. He or she cannot save you from senility or mental anguish or disease, life-threatening disease. But this baby, which I want to preserve, this baby can. All you have to do is to let it be born and raise it wisely. Then it will grow in your life as your own immortal self. And in front of this, birth and death become just a changing of clothes, just dropping the old and putting on the new. The same way joys and pain become sporty, fantastic adventures. Thus, no matter where you live, what your race or class or religion is, we have this unfinished business with you. In this forum, we will be dealing with bare, hard facts of life and the existence If you try to say, this is not for me, I belong to another path, even then you have not finished with, we have not finished with you, and you have not finished with us. Our Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Foundation have a vast amount of wisdom and knowledge to offer, some of which is listed on the outside of this page. Please take a look. We are sure that you will find that it is here to halt, to look, to stay, to grow, and fill life with colors of technicolors, joy, love, and immense bliss. Well, what is Brahma after all, you ask then? Lord Vishnu, the Lord Vasudeva, I said Lord Vishnu. You wonder, I am sorry, Brahma means Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva? No. Divine Mother, the Tripura Sundari, I mean. Divine Mother? Oh, so sorry, I mean to say Tao. Oh, sorry. Brahma means Jesus Christ. Or Parvardigare Alam. That's it. Oh. What is it you are trying to say anyway? Just that Brahma is all the wisdom of all the oracles and enlightened ones and seekers of truth all over the world. From time immemorial, it is the unlimited, unbounded, unfathomable love which Joseph and Chaitanya lived. It is the all-absorbing, all-merging inner experience which Shankaracharya and Socrates and Vachaspati knew. It is the love between Romeo and Juliet and Layla and Majnun. It is Brahma alone which existed and arose in high tidal waves of their life. Lover and beloved were just two outer excuses for its manifestation, my dear friends. Who after all was Charlie Chaplin waiting for all of his life? In fact, he did not know until Una O'Neill came in his later age, but he missed the point in the captivating perfume of the love letters of Mr. Franklin Roosevelt and Lucy Mercer. What do you think was flowing out, my dear friends? Think on it. Whether it is Mercer or Miss Playhand, whatever warmth is timeless, whenever the warmth is timeless, then there the Brahma's light shines out. Even if she is someone else, but if Francis Stevenson invokes those soft feelings in a person like David Lloyd George, or Prime Minister of the Britain, then sure it is Brahma which is vibrant in between, and they both are just two jumping boats for their souls to leap in the swimming pool of Brahma. They did it or not, who can tell? But I can say that the swimming pool of life was there, all clean, transparent, water-filled, crystal clear water. It could have been done. How is it that a person like Adolf Hitler survived while Maximilian Kolbe, like saints, died in his gas chamber? 6 million innocent people were annihilated, and there was God. Where was God? Where was God hiding? Was God dead, as Nietzsche declared, or was he sleeping, snoring? No, my guess is that there was someone who loved Hitler so much that she would die for him, not out of force but out of independent love. When someone loves you so much, then power comes, my dear friend. Otherwise, how could Ravana have lived after kidnapping Sita? Only out of his wife's great love. Princess Sulochana is said to have been the secret of power of Meghnad, who conquered even Indra. And similarly, because of Eva Braun, if not unity Midlord, Hitler sustained, and due to Clara Patterson, Mussolini did not fall down dead and turn into ashes under the heavy weight of his karma. If Jalandhar could remain immortal, almost immortal and invincible so long as his wife Vrinda's chastity was not broken, then suddenly there lies a fountain pool of power somewhere in love. And since power is one aspect of Brahma, we can say that Brahma was certainly vibrantly present there. This only serves to illustrate the immense power inherent in even a single ray of the brilliant effulgence of Brahmic power, my dear friends. The astounding miracles of the long-lived Bogarna, the 18 Siddhas, our Ninth of Yogis, Gorakhnath, Matsyendranath, Chauranginath, Jalandharnath, then Babaji Nagraj, Mahavatar Babaji. Captivate mankind again and again and again. Still they tell us over and over that these miracles originate from Brahmic experience alone, a state of godliness, and this godliness is Brahma. Okay? If birds love Saint Francis so much, if Joan of Arc is so intense in her aspiration, if Saint John of the Cross writes so many poems on the prison wall that even pain and torture, heat and cold, thirst and hunger cannot make them flinch, then suddenly there is Brahma experience blooming in disguise, my dear friend. Changing names and forms and messages, it keeps emerging and submerging in the ocean of isness. It is the same Brahma which manifested its glory and grace and wealth in ancient civilization and Vedic era for thousands of years. It is the same Brahma which appears in the salutations of Christians in salutations of Buddhist, in salutations of Taoist. It is the same Brahma manifesting in the acts of charity and love offering, leading beyond, beyond the lover and beloved, donor and donated and donation. So it is beyond that experience. It is the feeling of donation. It is the feeling of giving that which expands inside you. Suppose you are going and you see a hungry person on the street and you get some food and you offer him. It is not important what you are doing and who the person is and who you are. But one thing you have to watch. Inside something expands inside you that is countable. That is something important to collect, to store, to be rich of it, to be a tycoon of those experiences, my dear friends. Quite vice versa, if you snatch away somebody's served food, a hungry man served food, if you beat somebody up, then what happens? Watch inside, something shrinks inside you. Something is shrunk, and what shrinks, and what expands, what widens and what narrows down, that is very important. You have to observe that, be witness of that, and you have to grow into it. Be a tycoon of that. If that is gained by being a billionaire, be billionaire. If that is gained by being a poor, to be renunciant, to be a sannyasi, then be a sannyasi. Be penniless. Go to the Himalayas if it helps you to gain that. So that works, my dear friend, that is very important here. It is the same Brahma manifesting in the acts of charity and love. When you give gifts to your family on a Christmas Eve or Deepavali Eve, enjoy the sensitive feelings of seeing their faces shining with joy, then when you extend your sensitivity to perceive it as Brahma alone, which is shining out, then you understand properly. But you miss it time and again because you are not informed and educated in this art and science of life's mystery. Here we are creating a possibility for you to have this opportunity, because as long as you fail and avoid this Brahmic experience, so long it will keep coming up as mental diversion and escape from reality, and ultimately series of problems and sufferings, my dear friends. Freedom fighters of India, Chandrasekhar Azad and Bhagat Singh and Subhash Chandra Bose had an intense fire of patriotism burning in their hearts. This undercurrent of patriotism beneath all their activities manifested at the independence fight. Success or failure don't matter. Staying undaunted upon the celebrated decision is all that counts, my dear friend. People deceived and betrayed and did Jayachandian type Gaddari or hyped and cooperated and staying